This really deserves to be its own episode in the series, but I'm just gonna say it. Why do people keep voting for Republicans? It's like the old meme, slugs voting for salt, trees voting for the chainsaw. And don't worry, I do understand the answer. The answer is that a lot of people who vote for Republicans are deep down just hateful, misogynistic, bigoted people. Conservative ideology entirely thrives on hating people, blaming other people for their own problems. Whether it be blaming women, black people, immigrants, blaming drag queens and everyone in the LGBTQ. It's just a rebranding of the scapegoat from the 1930s. But I guess I should clarify my question. Why do so many people vote for Republicans? Does that really genuinely mean that there are dozens of millions of horrible people in this country who just deep down are hateful, bigoted assholes? Or is the answer the flip side to that coin, that millions of people are just genuinely that stupid and gullible? Because I don't know which answer is worse. Because along with the help of 4 Democrats, who should definitely be primaried, the Republicans yesterday in the House passed the SAVE Act. The SAVE Act would disenfranchise over 20 million citizens from voting. Because not only does it require proof of citizenship to vote in person, it also takes away a lot of provisions when you register online or putting in a mailed-in ballot. But it specifically disenfranchises from voting millions of women who are married who don't have the same name they had at birth. And as the statistics show, these people are American citizens, and many of them don't have access to that information. Nor can they just bring it into the polling station along with millions of court documents showing that they had their name changed. It's just supposed to muddy the waters and make it much more difficult for anyone who wants to vote and give more excuses for Republicans to throw out millions of votes that they just suddenly deem as illegal for any reason they can find. They've done this every single election cycle, purging people from voting rolls and disenfranchising people's votes, but now they actually have a law backing themselves up on it. And while, of course, MAGA people on social media are going to be doing what Fox News is doing and saying this is all about actually stopping illegal immigrants from voting. Because the Republican lie, as always, is to pretend that they're solving a problem that doesn't exist. Because despite nearly every voting cycle, the Republicans claiming that millions of undocumented immigrants are voting, it's always shown to be untrue. But if this were actually the case, the Republicans wouldn't have rejected amendments to the SAVE Act that were specifically aimed at protecting married women's right to vote. So stop the bullshit argument that it's about undocumented immigrants, because it's clearly about suppressing women. Now we have to wonder what the Senate is going to do with it. With the Republicans in control there, I don't feel very optimistic. Why do people, millions of people, especially women, continue to vote for people who openly hate them?